Hello, my name is Alfredo Angeles. I'm the Chief Commercial Officer for the Tijuana Economic Development Corporation. And today, in our Business and Coffee slots, we have a special guest, Daniela Pineda, who is the International Business Leader for Banco Base, a bank from Mexico that offers services for foreign companies. So first of all, I want to welcome you to the program, ask you how are you, and then we'll ask you some questions about your experience and also the services of Banco Base. So, how are you?
Hi, Freddy. Thank you. I'm great. Thank you so much for the invitation. I'm so happy to be here in this edition.
Great. So, can you tell us a bit of your experience as a promotion person or leader in business development?
Yes. Well, actually, I started in this promotion world 9 years ago, almost. I started as an intern actually in ProMexico. ProMexico, I don't know if you know about ProMexico, but it was like a federal agency of Mexico in charge of promoting Mexico as a trading partner and helping international Mexican companies to export. So I started there a long time ago, and then I was hired by the institution, and I started in Monterrey, helping companies from Nuevo León to export. Then I was in charge of Northeast region, and after that I went to Chicago. I started working in Banco Base 3 years and a half ago.
Wow.
And I'm basically doing the same, just right now in the financial world and area, I would say, but it's basically the same. I mean, what we do in Banco Base, it's also helping those companies to do the soft landing here and help them with the operations in Mexico.
Yes, and Banco Base is one of the banks that supports in the soft landing, as Daniela mentioned, and they have something called banking in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
That is part of the services you guys provide. Can you explain us, let's say a bit of your experience or your services in Banco Base and this thing called banking in Mexico?
Yeah, of course. Well, actually, like I just mentioned, when I started working in ProMexico, we help the companies to do the soft landing here. And, always that we introduce them to the real estate, shelters, state government, lawyers. And I think the banks were a little bit outside of that agenda, because normally when the companies come to Mexico, they always come with their, with their corporate bank that they know in their country,
Yes.
But they don't know when they come here, they will face so many bureaucracy in Mexico. It's not the same, the retail bank in Mexico that the retail bank in another country. One of the things that we do is it's called banking in Mexico. So when the companies come here, we help them with the operations. We make their soft landing easier.
Because you need to pay the employees here in Mexico,
Exactly.
So that's one of the things that you guys take over, how you pay them easily.
Yes.
And that's a good point of view, because normally we don't know exactly what are the procedures to, let's say, install a company, we know that, but the part of the bank, it's also sometimes complicated, as you mentioned. Well, can you tell us what is the myth of being a promoter in, let's say, in the worldwide, because everybody says it's easy, but I want your perspective.
I think there's so many, because right now, for example, us, that we are very involved in this commercial and promotion. It takes a lot of effort, and a lot of traveling, a lot of PR, and it sounds from the outside, because I think you've been experienced that. From the outside, it seems like, oh, you've been traveling the world, you've always
It's so easy,
out,
it's so
yes,
fancy.
it's so fancy, it's so easy, you're always around people. I'm so lucky that I'm, in this position, and I love it. I'm very passionate about my job, but at the same time, traveling, to other side of the world and work, and then jet lag, and then come back and dealing with people and companies from different perspective and culture. It's complicated. And yes, this is I think one of the things that people don't know. It takes
It takes experience. It's an adventurous, let's say, type of work, but I think it's also passionate. I will say, people that do this, it's passionate with promoting some types of, let's say, departments. In your case, it's a bank, and in our case, it's the city. But at the end, it's not for everyone. Let's say.
Yeah.
But, well.
You need to be very passionate about what you do.
Yeah, and I think that's what we follow, the passions.
Exactly.
You create or follow something. I want to ask you about the experience of Banco Base in terms of clients. Which type of clients do you manage, or which type of company do you help to banking in Mexico?
We work with small companies to multinational companies because we are very involved in Mexican companies that export or imports, and international companies that comes to Mexico. So actually, we don't have like a specific like size of companies. We have
a wide variety.
A variety. So, and I think in that case, that's one of the things that Banco Base has. All the clients really love working with us because we offer the same service to the small ones, to the multinational. It's the same service. It's very personalized service.
As part of a personal thought and a vision of Banco Base, what are the trends for Mexico, and what is the vision for Banco Base in this nearshoring topic?
Well, I mean, what it's coming, and I don't know, I don't even know if it's the future. I think it's happening already, but it's nearshoring. I think it's something that it's a reality we're facing, right? Since COVID, I think is one of the things that the companies, I mean, it put it like, like companies need to be close to their clients, to their customers. And United States is like
is the customer of
the world, right? So everyone needs to be close to United States, and Mexico is a great option. Not only,
the best option.
Huh?
It is the best.
It is the best option for the company. So I mean, location, human people, of course, the trade agreements that we have. So I think the nearshoring is the trend that we're following, and it's gonna be for a long time here with us. And for Banco Base, I think we're ready. I think we're the bank of the nearshoring. We're the bank of the soft landing.
And a vision, let's say 5-10 years of Banco Base, how do you see it?
I see it like positioning as the best trading partner for the companies that are coming. We are, I think, I'm sure we are the, like I said, like the bank of the nearshoring. We are positioned in that way. The companies know that already. We're very oriented in the promotion and trying to capture those companies. And I think we're gonna do this for the next years, and being like the number one.
Great. It was great talking with you, Daniela. You solved some of my questions on the Banco Base part and your experience, and we're very happy to host you here at the Business and Coffee. So see you guys in the next chapter of Business and Coffee. Thank you for following us.
Thank you.